Hi YouTube, Coinpicker here. Here are my thrift store finds for the last couple weeks. Haven't had a chance to make a video until now. So these are my accumulated finds. Bought a bag of costume jewelry and I think it was like 10, 15 bucks. But pulled out some neat stuff from it. This is like an old antique they call half doll, so they sewed it onto something on the bottom, like a pin cushion or something. Found a little bit of silver from that bag. These silver earrings, they're marked 925. Found this 14 karat gold stud. This medal, souvenir medal from some sort of school tournament. And this neat little pocket knife. And I think it's probably from the 1930s or 40s because it says, you know, to His Majesty's service or something like that inside. So probably King George VI era. And I think for 7 bucks, got this hand-painted cup and saucer. And silver-wise, picked up these 4 little silver cups, and I think they are Jewish. Like I think that they're called Kiddush cups. I have something similar from before, and they were $3.99 each, and they're actually 1 ounce each, and they're actually marked right along the edge here, right here, sterling, right on, oops, right down here. And they are gold washed on the inside. That way, you know, you're not drinking the tarnish, silver tarnish, or silver oxide. So that was a great find. Nice, has some age to it. And this wasn't the greatest deal, but you know, it's Gorham silver, weighted candle holder, and I estimate it's probably about 1 ounce of silver when you know, break it apart. Gorham silver, sterling. I think I paid about $8, maybe close to $9 with taxes and everything. So for 1 ounce of silver, because they say go by like 10% of the overall weight, so this is like over 300 grams. So that was okay. I mean, the only thing is I polished it already, but it had been personalized, probably like a wedding gift or something. Oh well. And this was a nice little find. I was at my local thrift store and some lady was like digging through the junk cutlery bin, and she was taking forever. And I, you know, when she finally left, I looked through it myself. Oops. And I actually found a sterling fork, even though she was going through it. Maybe she was just looking for a pattern, but I also polished this up, and it is marked right over here, sterling Burke's. Burke's is a local Canadian jewelry company name. Very held in high esteem, so they're still around. But yeah, this is quite heavy. This is over 1 ounce for sure, and I got it for the princely sum of 99 cents. So that was awesome. And the best find of them all, actually at the time I didn't think so, but found this sterling silver set, and it was actually a set, or there's a setting for 4 in sterling. and it was actually mixed with a setting of 6 silver plated. Like different companies. I think this is what's that name? Rogers. So I have this to, I guess, sell, or eventually. But at first, the price of this whole thing was $100, and at first I thought the whole thing was sterling, because the lady would only show me one of the pieces, and then I asked to see the whole thing, and I found out it was a mixture. And I was unable to use a 50% off coupon, which I had, or stamp card, which I had, only because it was already on sale for 10% off. So I left. Well, actually, I didn't leave right away. Actually, one of the sterling pieces was actually in one of those junk buckets of cutlery. So I bought that for $2, left the store, when I went home, and it was like an hour before closing, I weighed the spoon, I think it was a spoon, and it was like 1 ounce, and I totally forgot that cutlery is much more heavier than, those souvenir spoons that I usually look for. So I did the math. I thought, okay, sure, I have to pay $100. Couldn't use the coupon, but as long as there's 4 pieces, and it was a teaspoon that weighed 1 ounce. If there was 4 pieces, I broke even. Anything else would be gravy, would be my profit. So I was thinking, okay, I have to look for between 4 and 8 pieces. 8 pieces, I've doubled my money. So I raced back to the store, and it was like a 20-minute drive back to the store. Go in there, it's still there. Right away, I asked to look at it, opened it up, start counting the sterling pieces. And once I hit 8, I just closed the box and, said, I'm going to take it. And then some lady, I guess nosy lady, wanted to have a look. And I said, well, I'm buying it. And she said, don't worry, blah, 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 just curious. And I think she pulled out one of these pieces in there and said, yeah, it's plated, blah, blah, blah. And I go, well, I like the pattern. So I pay for it, go home, count out all the pieces, and when you include these are sterling handles, as well as these marked. When you count out all the pieces, the weight is over 20 ounces of sterling silver. So, I mean, that's approximately, in Canadian dollars, I probably not quadruple, but what do you call, I made 5 times my money. So that was a pretty good find. So I'll just show you the markings. Northumbrian sterling, and that is the same. Let's see, I think it was the same as, oh yeah, it's marked right here. So this was the original case, and I guess a family member, passed away, and they probably divvied up the set, because should be originally a setting of 12. So I only have a setting of 4, which is not bad, even though it'd be nice to have a setting of 5, then that would match, the number of people in my family. But you know what? I'm not gonna be picky. I'm grateful that I found this. So yeah, I mean, that is about $500 worth of silver. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Coinpicker out.